seen that we need to sanitize our input when we have a raw input that we put back on a form that we print back out. We're getting some special effect sounds here done by my son. That we need to sanitize it, called HTML special chars. That is, take any characters that the recipient would sort of confuse with the HTML structure and say, no, this was meant to be data, and make sure that it is interpreted as data in HTML. That's what HTML special chars does. That's what sanitizing is in general. Okay, and so we can actually show a version of that. What is your request? Hi, angle bracket B by, favorite color, orange. That's good enough. Let's go ahead and do that. And now we see that, hey, actually we get this printed out just like we want. Okay, but we're not quite out of the woods yet. I'm going to go and add one more thing here. Hello, EM, etc. A few lines later, bye, and then I'm going to sign this I Barlin. Okay, so now I've entered several lines of text here. I'm sanitizing what I print out from post, so we're going to get the same thing. Sure enough, I get a message and the message is clear. Hello, EM, etc. Great. It's not an actual EM tag. It's using the entity, so we actually render a less than sign. But what happened? Oh, we missed all of our new lines. Yeah, I mean, what happened to the new lines? Did they disappear? Well, if we go down and look in the post array, oh, look at this. We do have this here. All the new lines are preserved there. Now, wait a minute. Side issue. Why is this in bold starting up here? And we do have the emphasized starting as well. Oh my goodness, what's going on? The code that did this, that printed out this array, that was var dump. I can't var dump printed directly to the output. That is, I can't say echo HTML special chars of var dump. Why var dump prints itself and doesn't return a string, and I can't. It doesn't play nice with others. Ooh. We hate functions that print directly. That's why we want all our functions to return a string. If the caller wants to print it, great. Here's an example of var dump where I wish I got back that string so I could do something else with it. Nothing doing. Okay, now to be fair, var dump was not meant to be displayed over the web. That's what they were thinking when they designed it, but they made a design decision that has cut me off here. Anyway, here's what I want to talk about for this video, though, is we actually have the input and there are blank lines there. And when I do a show source, here's a show source. First of all, we can see that, yeah, HTML special chars went ahead and put that inside the output. Message is clear. In the show source, all those extra spaces are there. But when we render that file, oh yeah, this is web 1. What happens to blank lines? We're inside a paragraph. Your returns don't get to add a new line. Oh, there's a new cat in the hat. Oh, cat in the hat comes back. Which, side issue, cat in the hat comes back somehow markedly better than the cat in the hat. I never thought I'd reach a point in my life where I was discerning between the different levels of quality, but this one's a winner. Yeah, we'll read it later. Okay, can you go take it and go put it on the stairs? Yeah, can you go put the book on the second stair down? Yeah, look at that. Okay, great. I want to go to something similar in spirit to HTML special chars. I want to say, hey, here's a string. I'm about to render it. I call HTML special chars, and so all my angle brackets are quoted now and will get rendered as angle brackets. But you know, any new line, I want to get rendered as a new line. Gosh, now we're going to go back to web 1. If I want to see a blank line of the text, what HTML do I need to have it to render a new line? Ah, the BR tag, the break tag. Okay, so great. I want to do something similar with a form. I want to go ahead and take the output from, grabs it out of post, pass that to HTML special chars, great. Take that and pass it to a function that just walks through the string, and wherever it sees a new line character, replaces it with angle bracket BR / angle bracket. Okay, so let's go see a result of that. So Do that, and hi, blah, by, space, iBarland. And this version of the form, this is a slightly different version of the form, and now we see all this rendered the way we sort of maybe hope to have that. And how did we do that? We look at our show source. This is my code right here. I got a message, and the message is clear. Oops. I thought I just fixed that. This is displaying a slightly different file. Here, I'll show you how the file actually looks. My source code. There we are. Is clear. Great. Here's what I'm actually printing. Here's my source code. I grab that out of post. And then I call HTML special chars. Then I call nl2br. So it's a really small point. Call this one extra function. But if you want new lines to get protected, oh, we'll blow up a punching balloon. Yeah, but we're going to do that off camera. Sorry, guys. I'll just leave you with by pointing out. Sometimes you fill out a web form, and on the you fill out some very nice, thoughtful comment on a web form. Yeah, I'm supposed to blow it up. And you fill out this nice, thoughtful comment, broken into several paragraphs, and you hit submit. And then you go look on their form, on the display forum or whatever, and it's all one big paragraph. Like, oh, what happened? They're not calling nl2br on what you provided. They may or may not have done that intentionally. But I'm afraid with that thought, I'm going to go have to blow balloon or for you all later.